besties, welcome and welcome back to my channel if you're new. So in today's video I'm just going to get straight into it. We'll be doing a braided wig today, and this is going to be a knotless boho braid. But first of all, I decided to start by prepping my frontal. I'm using a 13 by 4 frontal for this particular wig because I couldn't find a 13 by 6, but I wanted to use a 13 by 6 to do this. So I started by bleaching my frontal, and I used, you guys, I already showed you guys like my bleaching powder and the developer, which is what I'm mixing currently. So there is no particular measurement to this. I just mix until I get this kind of consistency. So I just went ahead to apply the bleach to my frontal, and you can see how the bleach is sticking to the frontal. Okay, it's not seeping through the frontal. I also used the butterfly spray to make sure that I keep the hair in front in place so it doesn't fly over and disturb me while I'm bleaching this wig. So you can see how the thing is laid flat. This is what you want to do. If you have your hot comb, you can also use your hot comb to slick this down. So after waiting for a couple of minutes, I went ahead to wash it off because I didn't want to over bleach my frontal, and it came out perfectly fine, though I wish I bleached it for a little longer, but it's fine, it still worked. So I just washed it out with my shampoo. I didn't use a shampoo in this case, as you guys can see, because my bleach was white, so it didn't really need a purple shampoo. So I washed it out, and this is what it's looking like. You guys, was already giving scalp. So now this is the needle and the mesh wig cap I used. This is the front part of this wig, and this part I'm showing you guys right now is the back. This is where the back is supposed to be. You can see the shape. So I just went ahead to pin down my mesh cap on my wig head, on my mannequin head, sorry. And the next thing I did was to customize my frontal. My ear to ear measurement is 13, so I wanted to make sure that I customize the frontal to fit my head exactly. And by doing that, I measured the exact measurement of my ear to ear measurement, and I marked it out and cut off the excess. So you have to be very, very careful while doing this particular part, because if you overcut this, the frontal is not going to sit perfectly on your head. Now, to pin this to the mesh cap, I just went ahead to pin it 1 inch. I just gave 1 inch in front, as you guys can see. I gave 1 inch and then I pinned it down, and you can see the M shape it is giving you right here. That's how it's supposed to look. If it's not looking like that, then you're doing something wrong. Now I went ahead to hand sew my frontal down to my mesh cap, and then I also cut off the excess net. You have to be very careful not to cut too close to where you sewed it. If not, it's going to lose at some point. So yeah, I was finally done, and the next thing was to go ahead and start prepping my attachments to do my wig. So I used the pre-stretched attachment and 2 bundles of boho coils. That was what I used to get this entire head done, because I wanted my wig to be very full. This was for me personally. I wanted it full, so you must not make yours as full as this. You can use a lesser amount of boho coils, and you can just make this, customize this to how you want yours to look. So I wanted mine to be very full and long, like I wanted that bust down length, so I made mine very, very long. So it was just basically the knotless method that I used to do this wig. If you don't know how to do the knotless braids, please go ahead and let me know in the comment section, because I didn't really do an in-depth tutorial on how to do knotless braids in this particular video. I was just doing the wig. So I added about 2 to 3 coils per braid, which I wish I actually did like one at the back and then increased my coils to like 2 or 3 in front, because you guys, it made me use a lot of coils for this hair, but it's fine. Like I said, I wanted this full, so it was just basically like braiding. And then when I got to the end of the braid, I just added a coil. Like I added one of the coils to the end part, and then I braided it down a little bit, and then when I was done, when I got to the particular length that I wanted, I just tied it until the Lord said it was okay. Then I went ahead to cut off the attachment, and I just left only the coils there. I'm going to show you guys more later on in this video. So I also went ahead to braid and get to the front part of the hair because I don't want to bore you guys with the entire back. I'm going to show you my braid placement, but first of all, this is the band that I also use just because I wanted the wig to like sit on my head even without using like a glue or spray to lay it down. And this was the size of crochet that I used. You can also use the other size that I showed in this video. So at the front part of the hair of the wig, I had to crochet the hair tiny at the band, at the place where I actually sewed the frontal down to the net. I had to crochet the hair to be very close so to cover up everything at the back. I'm going to show you guys how I place the braids at the back so that I don't do too much braids and then end up making the wig very heavy. So this was how I did the front part, and then at the back I did this in form of, you can see where I'm placing my crochet hook. So I did not braid on top of any braid. What I just do is braid two and then do one in the center. You can see that this one is directly in the center in between these two braids. This is what I'm trying to explain. So this was what I did all through. You can also see the one down, and I'm going to do another one right here so that it will sit in between these other two braids. So this is the best way to layer your braids so that you don't get bulky hair on top. So now when I got to the frontal part, I like braiding one or two lines down before I start braiding the ones in the front. I'm going to show you guys. You see this line here? I braid all of them down to the back. Now because this is a 13x4 frontal and I don't have much space, I only did one line. But if I'm using a 13x6 frontal, I'm going to do about 2 lines or 3 lines depending on how that wig is going to look. So that's what I want to show you guys here as well. It's going to help to cover up the back as well. Now this is a clear and more slow explanation of how I do the ends. So when I braid down, I add my coils and then I gently braid down a little bit until I get to the length I want the hair to be. Then I just go ahead and tie until I feel it is strong enough. So after tying this, I cut off the braiding hair, the attachment. I just cut it off. And after cutting it off, I'm now left with the boho coils at the end, which you guys are going to see. And then I use my matchstick or whatever you have to burn the hair and make sure that it is not like burn the hair. I'm going to use it to seal. This is my lighter. I'm using my lighter to seal the braid so that it doesn't move. Okay, you can use glue. You can also use lighter. The lighter was quite faster for me because I didn't want to get glue all over my hand. So you see how I'm just doing this gently. You don't want to burn off the coils, so you want to be very careful here. So yeah, that's it. And before I continue with the front part, I wanted to test and see that this wig is sitting perfectly on my hair. I also tried my best to see that I get a proper pattern at the center of the hair. Okay, enough dancing. I saw that the hair was coming together, so I was overjoyed. Now, for the front part, I always pre-part my front part and braid them down line by line so that I know how many braids I am doing on each side of the frontal. So I just did this all through to make sure that they are equal side by side. And then when I was done with this, I just started braiding one by one. Now this is just as easy. It's not as difficult as you guys think. Okay, once you start this, you're going to get the hang of it. Now this was me at the front. I was almost done here. I was so excited because I could not wait to install this week. I was super excited that the hair was almost done. So in case you don't know how to do knotless, I don't know if you can follow my hand movement, but this is just basically how knotless braids are made. And yeah, there's not much to say about this. I'm just going to allow you guys to watch, and I'll come back to talk to you guys later. Now, when I was done, I went ahead to pour my hot water and make sure that all my braids are laying flat. So the coils I used can accept hot water. So if you know you're not using coils that can accept hot water, please do not try this. If not, it's going to make everything straight. I also applied this serum you guys saw on the screen, and that was basically it. You can see how beautiful the hair looked, and I was so excited. I posted a short video on how to install this wig. If you guys haven't seen that, please let me know. I'm going to repost it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have more wig videos to do because I got my first two clients. So I'll be making more wig for you guys to see. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have questions, do leave them in the comment section. I will reply you all. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.